Good evening, you spunky bastards. It's time to do some cooking with Gaz, and Gaz has a little project to make some yummers. Where is it? Focus. Focus! Why you no focus? Hey, do it. There you are. Okay, so as you can see, we have marshmallows. We have these weird little, apparently they're Oaties. They're Oaties, and they taste kind of bland and yucky. So I was going to make some Rice Krispie squares. So we're lacking the Rice Krispies, so we're going to make some marshmallow Odeo squares. Odeos! Now, as you can see, this is a bowl, 10 ounces of whole squishy marshmallows, nice and fresh. And we have, oh, it's too dark in here. Hold up. We have some butter, and it's very nice of them to mark it out on the side. We need 3 spoons of this and 6 cups. 6 cups. This is a cup. To me, this is a cup, but this is much bigger than this, as you can see. We'll get 2 of them in here. So measuring wise, you want to keep the measurement the same. If you want to use a big cup, use the according amount of marshmallows. Yes, because if you increase the cup size for this measurement, you got to increase the cup size for this measurement. So 6 cups that way will probably be like, I would say 18 to 20 ounces of marshmallows that way. So you got to increase, you got to do some math. Oh no, math, my worst enemy. And then I don't have a saucepan, so I got a frying pan, and I'm gonna try and melt these guys. But you need to melt 3 ounces of butter first, so let's try that out. So we're gonna melt 3 tablespoons of butter in the bottom of this. Probably is better to use a big saucepan because you've got to add these in a minute. It's going to take up a lot of room, and then eventually you've got to add these guys. I'm probably just going to chuck all the mixture of that and that straight in there and just mix it all up, and that's probably going to result in an epic fail. But you want to have this on a very low setting. I can barely even see the flame. You don't want the marshmallows to melt and burn to the bottom of here. You don't want all your butter to evaporate. Come on, butter. Go on, do it, butter. Gotta make sure all that butter is all nice and spread. Yes. That looks delicious. Oh, you can't eat the butter already. You gotta. Okay, so that's stage 1, I think. Stage 1 complete. Stage 2, add this to this and wait for it to melt. I think you're supposed to stir these until they're melted. Don't just walk away and leave them. That'll result in a epic fail. You don't want that. Okay, so this is what I have. They were white a minute ago. I don't know what happened. Is it supposed to go brown? Is it supposed to go brown? I don't know. Look at this. What is this? I feel like I'm making that weird stuff off of the Pokemon games where you have to mix it until it goes really hard, and then you gotta stir the other way when the light goes green, and then it goes red, and you turn the other way, and then it goes all blob. Yeah, you seen that? No? Okay. I don't know. It's weird. It's not supposed to be brown, is it? Uh-oh. Well, I've done it wrong anyways, because I just remembered you're supposed to grease this pan before you start adding stuff into it. So, whoopsie! Ooh, I better hurry up. So, yes, make sure that the pan is greased or you won't be able to get the Odeos out. And this is getting too bubbly. And I've got it on the lowest setting. If I turned it any lower, the flame will go out. What? I'm not used to cooking with gas. But this is cooking with gas, so it's all gonna go wrong here. Uh-oh. So, the jury is in, and doesn't look very impressive. No. But if you look, it's kind of got these weird spidey webby bits going on about it, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool, but I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to turn out. But I've never used Oateos. Actually, I've never made Rice Krispie thingy cakes before, so semi-success. But yeah, what happened was the minute I started pouring that into these guys and mixing it together, it started to solidify because it was cooling down like instantly, and like it became really hard to stir. And I then nearly broke the plastic spatula, so probably use a wooden one next time. But it got really thick and hard to stir, and I think that's what it's supposed to do, because it sets like this will cool in air, like this will air dry. I don't know, but yes, my Rice Krispie cakey. It's all stuck together now. I kind of want to try a little bit, see if this is yum yum. Look at that, all stuck together. Isn't that weird? Yeah. There you go. It's got a lot more flavour to it now. And these things on their own are lacking a bit of something. Like there's no sugar, there's nothing to them. They're just plain old O's. That's it. They're very bland, and you know, kids don't eat bland cereal. That's my understanding of it, because having been a kid for most of my life, I've decided that, you know, I like my sugary cereals, so I won't generally eat the non-sugary stuff. But you know, if there's cereal that the kids won't touch, then why not just make little Rice Krispie treats, and then they'll be like num 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 num, and they'll be gone. Yeah, you know, these are really good at like parties and bake sales and stuff like that. You could totally like make up a whole vat of these, and you know, take them around a PTA meeting or something. I don't know, whatever it is y'all do, but these are very nice and I like them. And yes, we're gonna put them in the fridge to make them cool off and cut them into little squares. And if you wanted to, you could get those little paper cups and spoon them out into little paper cups in the in those little little bakey tray, cupcake tray. Is what I call cupcake tray? I think so. And yeah, make little portion-sized ones. But I don't want to. What's the word? Besides, I don't have one of those little bakey trays, the cupcake holder things. So that would have been an extra expense. And I didn't feel like wasting these guys and throwing them out, because I wasn't going to eat them anyway. So I decided to be resourceful and make little Rice Krispie things. Except for, yes, they're not Rice Krispies, they're Oreos, and they're very yummy, and goodbye!